Good day. What a beautiful afternoon it is. I am going down south. I cannot tell you exactly what I'm going to do there because it's classified. The temperature is now 27 degrees Celsius and the sky is nice and blue with a touch of cloud cover. I think it's going to rain tonight, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Now, today I'm going to talk to you about the wrist joint. The wrist joint is at the end of your arm. It is between the arm and the hand. Obviously, it's very important because you do a lot of your things with your hand. You can use it for eating. You can use it for cutting things. You can use it for fighting. And some people use it for other things which I don't want to mention at this stage. Anyway, the joint itself consists of two joints. There is the joint between the two long bones and the forearm, the ulna and the radius. It's called the radio-ulnar joint. It's joined by a ligament, the radio-ulnar ligament. Next to that is another joint which is between the concave radius and the three small bones in the hand, the carpus. The bones are called lunate, scaphoid, and the triquetral. There's another one called the fist bone, but it's not part of the complex, the joint complex. So you got two joints at the bottom of the armor. Now, the radio-ulnar joint, because it has ligament, it can get a sprain. No, a sprain, not a strain. A strain happens in muscles. You can get a sprain when you are doing some activity, such as playing tennis. You push it beyond its tolerance, or you do repetitive activity like being a mechanic. It's very important for the doctor to know exactly where it is, because if you know where it is, when you press on it, it's painful. Therefore, you know you can put treatment in the right place. The radiocarpal joint is the synovial joint, meaning it's got fluid inside it. It's a very versatile joint. It moves up and down to the sides. Because it's a synovial joint, it can get inflamed and you get what's called a synovitis or an arthritis. So that's quite important as well, because when you clinically examine someone, you can tell that's the joint that's involved, and then means you can put the treatment in the right place. Now, on top of the hand and below the hand, you got tendons that go to the fingers. They cross this joint. These tendons can become inflamed, getting a tendinitis. At the back, they're called extensor tendons because they extend the hand. At the front, they're called the flexor tendon because they flex the hand. On either side, you've got two ligaments called the lateral collateral ligament. The one is called the ulnar lateral ligament. The other one is called the radial lateral ligaments because that's where they are. They're from the bones on the sides. So they can get stents as well. So one would carefully palpate and otherwise feel to see if the pain is coming from that area. Now, on the front of the hand, on the joint, above the joint, there's a tunnel called the carpal tunnel, above which there's just a bit of tissue called the flexor retinaculum. Through that forms a tunnel. This tunnel is called the carpal tunnel. Through it passes the medial nerve. That tunnel can become smaller and compromise the medial nerve, constituting the carpal tunnel syndrome, where you'll get pain in the hands, normally at night. In fact, the pain is on the radial aspect of the hand and the thumb and the toe and the next fingers. On the extreme other side, there's a small little canal that people don't know about. It's called the Gagnan's canal. So that can also compromise. Through that passes the ulnar nerve. This is getting quite complicated. But anyway, above the joint are various muscles which are used to extend and flex the fingers. These muscles can get injured by sprains. You can get trigger point in them, and one would examine carefully to see where the problem is. On the thumb, just below at the base of the thumb, the two tendons that move the thumb go through a small canal, and they can become inflamed going through that canal, and the resultant condition is called a tenosynovitis, dequevinous tenosynovitis, also known as nursing mother's thumb, because it's more common in nursing mothers. You can get it in late pregnancy, you can get it in obese women, you can get it in mechanics, and anyone can get it basically, but those people are more likely to get it. Now, investigations that people do, you can do X-ray to see if there are fractures, you can do ultrasound scan that will show you if there's any fluid in the joints or any strains in the ligaments that I've described. And then one can easily treat the problem. If it's a mild problem, your doctor will prescribe a simple painkiller and possibly refer you to a physiotherapist. Really, it should respond within 8 sessions of physiotherapy. If it doesn't respond, you need to go and see a soft tissue specialist or an orthopedic physician or musculoskeletal physician. All the same thing. And then they can do much more complicated therapies. So basically, that is the wrist joint in a nutshell. Enjoy yourself as I enjoy this lovely drive